this morning with my life on the line. Open my eye and let the deepness aside.
The paramount chief of the Burmasanga Confederacy, Protemumukep. I acknowledge as well the paramount chief of the Tabata Confederacy, Tatanengano Lalambala. Madam Chair, you might want to ask, what is our issue? Our issue has been squarely explained by the first Secretary of Fiji Mission. If I go back to remind you, he had stated before this floor that the policies of the Fiji government is consistent with UNDRIP. And yet, on the same breath, he says that the Great Council of Chiefs have been abolished. And he has undertaken, right here in this house, that the Great Council of Chiefs in Fiji will never be brought back. But the Great Council of Chiefs is our group right. UNDRIP recognizes the right to our cultural institutions. UNDRIP is a reflection of Article 6 of the ILO Convention that gives us our right to maintain our cultural institutions. And Fiji has ratified UNDRIP, an ILO Convention, in 1998. So therein is the reason why we're here. We want to correct the misconceptions, the lies, the misinformation that has been brought before us. How can you say that the policy of your government is consistent with UNDRIP while at the same time you're taking away the Great Council of Chiefs? If this were a court, I would have said, I rest my case. That is an admission, Madam Chair, that the Fiji government is in breach of the group rights of native Fijians. And that's only one. There are many that are contained within its policies and laws. And that is the reason why we are here. Madam Chair, the reason why we're here is that as I speak, and as admitted by the first secretary, the Fiji government has passed laws. It has terminated the Great Council of Chiefs. It has nationalized our customary institutions. It has nationalized the control and management of our native land. It has taken control of our schools, of our native schools. And we want to say that we want to pray that this must stop. This must stop. Madam Chair, in my custom, the people is the Banua. The people is the land is the people. And we want to ask, and I want to say that the land is crying. And if you can allow me to address the Fiji government in my native tongue, I would say to the first secretary, Mr. Jinbai, who's my close colleague, Jinbai Alvenak. When I turn prime minister my biti, but ki kemani na velu takin on the Bunoi biti, sa tangi tu na on the Bunua. Do Alvenaka, don't go see a time in Matana. Mendo donu, Savan on the law. Translated, I'm saying that the land is crying. Please, the people are crying. Please, correct. Make this correct because the land is ice. The land is ice. And my custom, the land is ice. What is it? And it is very, very, very sad indeed. And this is the reason why our chiefs have brought us here to raise this. And we have come here on the wings of the prayers of every indigenous Fijian to come and make this plea to please intervene on our behalf. And not only that, we have been to the CERD. We went to CERD to take this up. We want a review of the 2013 Constitution. The 2013 Constitution that he has explained here is not a constitution. It does not contain our will. It does not contain the will of the people. For indigenous Fijians, it has removed especially the entrenched provisions that were there to protect our group rights, which was contained in our previous 1997 Constitution, Section 195. What does that section say? It said that before any government passes any law, it must obtain the consent of the representatives of the native Fijians through their Great Council of Chiefs. That has been totally removed. More arbitrarily, there was no consultation at all. this was imposed on us. Now, Madam Chair, in 2012, we went to the CERD, the 81st session of CERD, and it has found as a fact that the Fiji government has breached a permanent right by its failure to consult, because consultation is a necessity. It has passed about 17 decrees, 17 laws, to take away our Great Council of Chiefs, to nationalize our land, to take away our name. And it has done this without consult. And it has reminded them that it should. And our request is please intervene on our behalf. Please intervene. Thank you, madam.